This video is very kindly sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Hey guys, I'm Tom the Tech Chap, and I'm actually pretty excited about laptops this year in 2020. There's so many new technologies and innovations coming that I think if you are considering buying a laptop right now, it may be worth holding off for a month or so. Let me show you why. So first of all, at number 1, we've got new screens coming. This is the MSI Creator 17, and it's the first laptop in the world with a mini LED display. I had a bit of a play with it at CES, and it's incredibly bright, up to 1000 nits. It's also 4K, supports Display HDR 1000, and we get great contrast and accurate colors. Basically, we've gone from hundreds of LEDs in an LCD screen to thousands of LEDs. Now, I've only had a quick hands-on, and I can't wait to test it properly against an OLED screen, although right now nothing can match an OLED's contrast and deep blacks. So for me and you, these new mini LED screens will be great for photo and video editing, especially if you're working with HDR content, for using outdoors or in bright conditions, as well as playing games, again, especially if they support HDR. As for how such a bright screen will affect battery life, well, I'm just going to have to wait until I can test it myself in a full review. Now, to confuse things slightly, there's also micro LED technology, which is different from mini LED in so much that basically every single pixel has its own LED, so it goes a step further. But right now, we're only really seeing this with super high-end or concept 8K TVs from the likes of Samsung. Although there are rumors that Apple's working with micro LEDs for their next-gen MacBook Pros. Coming back to mini LED though, and LG actually unveiled a new mini LED 8K TV at this year's CES, with up to 4000 nits of brightness. Clearly there's a lot of potential with these new screens. Okay, moving on, and new year means new processors. And in 2020, laptop CPUs are likely to get a serious boost thanks to Intel's 10th gen H series chips and AMD's 4000 series chips, both offering up to 8 cores and 16 threads. It is worth remembering though that new processors don't usually make a huge difference to gaming performance. That mostly comes down to the graphics card, but for multitasking, for video editing, for rendering, 3D work, that sort of stuff, this could actually be a serious upgrade. And we'll see the first laptops with these chips coming out from March, including the new ROG Zephyrus G14, which according to Asus will be the world's most powerful 14-inch laptop, with a custom AMD 4800HS and an RTX 2060 graphics card. If it's all a bit confusing, don't worry, just make sure you have hit subscribe, as I'll be testing and reviewing all these properly in an upcoming video. Just quickly guys, if you have a second after this video, then check out my link below for Surfshark VPN, who helped make this video possible. It's the VPN I use when I'm traveling and want to browse the web safely. Or even just watch American Netflix or access Disney Plus so I can finally watch The Mandalorian wherever I am in the world. They have over 1000 servers in more than 60 countries. They're the only VPN that lets you use just one account on an unlimited number of devices. So your phone, tablet, laptop, PC, all your tech. Plus it can block ads, prevent tracking and data theft. So if you click the link in the description below and enter the code TechChap, you'll get 84% off, plus 1 month completely free. And they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee if you change your mind. So why not give it a try? Another reason laptops will be getting a lot better this year is with upgraded graphics tech. The latest rumors suggest we're going to see Nvidia's new RTX Super series of cards coming to laptops. This isn't confirmed just yet, but from what I've been hearing and reading, chances are it's coming pretty soon. For example, a leaked slide found by Notebook Check suggests the new cards will come in standard and Max Q flavors. So we're expecting super variants of the 1650, maybe the 1660, as well as the 2060, 2070 and 2080 cards. And each model will have a parallel Max Q version, which is slightly underclocked and less powerful for use in thin and light laptops. A listing for the 2080 Super Max Q with 8 gigs of GDDR6 RAM showed up on Geekbench's OpenCL database with results that put it around the same performance as a desktop RTX 2070 or a GTX 1080 Ti, which is pretty impressive given this is a Max Q card for laptops. As for the range overall, I'm expecting the same kind of boost we got on the desktop supercards, so anywhere between 5 and 15%. Nothing earth-shattering, but it all adds up. I suspect we'll also see Nvidia's new RTX 3000 series of cards, like the 3070 and the 3080 coming this year, probably around the summertime, although that will be for desktop PCs only for this year, and then chances are that will come to laptops in 2021. As I say, this isn't 100% confirmed right now, but from the leaks we've seen, and also from talking with various brands like MSI at CES, who were kind of coy about what graphics cards were coming in their new GS66 Stealth and GE66 Raider, suggests we'll probably be seeing laptops with these new cards sort of in late Q1 this year. Just in the past week or so, I've seen reports of new NVIDIA MX330 and MX350 graphics chips. Now, the only information so far is coming from drivers, but interestingly, it looks like these will be based on NVIDIA's older Pascal architecture, which we last saw in the GTX 10 series and existing MX series models. And leaks suggest the MX350 will have around 65% more CUDA cores compared to the previous MX250. So pretty much from all angles, from the integrated chips in processors to these new low-power MX graphics chips to the new RTX supercards, this is going to be a big upgrade in the graphics department for laptops this year. Okay, next up, and we've got Intel's Project Athena Innovation Program, which is kind of like Ultrabook 2.0, a new standard that meets certain specs for thin and light high-performance laptops. So we saw a few laptops that made the grade in 2019, like the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 and Lenovo Yoga C940, but 2020 looks like the year will finally get a lot more choice. Intel are promising around 50 new models for this year, including the likes of the standard XPS 13, the Acer Swift 3, and even the Samsung Galaxy Chromebook. Why is that exciting though? Well, it guarantees that you'll get either an i5, i7 or i9 processor, at least 8 gigs of RAM, and at least 256 gigs of fast NVMe SSD storage, as well as a thin and light design, at least a 1080p touchscreen, fast Wi-Fi 6, Thunderbolt 3, fast charging, plus at least 9 hours of battery life in real-world use. Other perks include a backlit keyboard, precision touchpad, and fingerprint or face recognition for logging in. Athena certified laptops will come with Intel's Engineered for Mobile Performance sticker, although unfortunately this doesn't apply to AMD-based models, so you'll have to do a bit more digging to see how those models compare. In any case, the idea is to help make buying a new laptop a little bit more straightforward, although for now it seems to be quite high-end on the premium sort of side of things. Hopefully that'll trickle down to better spec mid-range or budget laptops, but it is a good start. Now, Intel's woes aren't limited to just a resurgent AMD. Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 7C and 8C chips are laptop-class processors for Windows 10 on ARM. And they could shake up the mobile laptop space thanks to massive battery life, solid performance, and 5G LTE connectivity. So their chips are based on the ARM architecture, which is similar to the processors you get in your smartphone. The main issue though is that they aren't compatible with a lot of software that's made for regular Windows. So last year's Microsoft Surface Pro X was an ARM-based convertible tablet, which was thin and light and had a great battery life thanks mainly to the processor. There's also already been a couple of education-based laptops with the 7C coming in around $300, and I reckon we could see a Microsoft Surface Go 2 with one of these new chips at some point. This could give budget Chromebooks a good run for their money. Of course, expect to pay more for a 5G or LTE connected version of the laptop, but if you're looking for a really thin and light sort of travel laptop, then this could be really worth considering. One laptop trend that I loved at CES this year are the new design concepts. We saw a couple of dual screen designs last year, like the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo, which I loved, but this year looks even more exciting. Some of them are single fold-out devices, like the Lenovo 13-inch X1 Fold, and concept designs like Intel's Horseshoe Bend and Dell's Concept Ori. These work like tablets when unfolded and mini laptops when flexed, and can also fold flat like a conventional clamshell machine. These seem like they might be great all-in-one devices, especially for people who work on the go. Although, like Samsung's Galaxy Fold, I'm slightly concerned about the durability of the folding mechanism and the screen. Then there's second screen devices like Dell's Concept Duet and Microsoft's Surface Neo. Microsoft have also built Windows 10X just for these new dual screen devices, so hopefully its implementation doesn't feel like an afterthought. Some clamshell laptops are also getting second, smaller screens, which is good for multitasking, say having your Premiere Pro media files there, or watching a YouTube video or a Twitch stream. In any case, it feels like we're only just starting out with these new formats, and I can't wait to see what else 2020 has in store. Now, last but not least, if you're a Mac user and maybe you've been eyeing up the new MacBook Pro 16, which I have here, but perhaps you think it's a little bit too big or just way too expensive because it does cost a lot of money, then while it's not confirmed, I would bet that we're going to see a new 14-inch MacBook Pro this year, an updated version of the 13-inch model with the better keyboard, new processor, new graphics, the crazy good speakers, and I think for a lot of people, an updated 14-inch MacBook Pro would be sort of the sweet spot when it comes to Apple laptops, so fingers crossed we see that maybe in the summer of this year. So lots of exciting new laptops are coming, which is why I think it's best to hold off right now on buying a new one, because either you'll get more for your money very soon, or you'll be able to get last year's models at a discount. Maybe you can find a good deal on them. So either way, as I say, new graphics, new processors, new screens, new form factors, maybe a new MacBook. This year's going to be pretty exciting for laptops. But what about you? Are you considering upgrading your laptop? And if so, what model are you considering and why? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you want to see more from me, then don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down below and also check that notification? That's something else. Notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video. And I'll see you next time right here on the Tech Chap. Oh, and don't forget, click the link below for Surfshark VPN and enter code TechChap for 84% off and 1 month extra completely free.